What's good, YouTube, and welcome to the house. Two huge announcements. First, if you're my girlfriend, please click off this video because in the eBay sidebars are some of the things I've been looking for you for Christmas. Second off, I'll be doing the 24-hour live stream this Friday. Set your clocks noon Central until Saturday noon Central. At worst, I'll be starting an hour later, but I'm going to aim for noon. I'm going to try to get up, get lunch, and get started. So do tune in at Zodiac Duels TV. More giveaways than ever, including free giveaways. So be sure to join. The longer you watch through the stream, the better chance you have of winning. So try to join me all day if you can. I know some of you guys will have regionals. Now, what to do with Linkuribohs? Linkuribohs going down, the sky is falling. Guys, every time a jump promo has come out, it kind of does the Nike swoosh, you know? It starts out at a higher point pre-sales. People are selling them before they're in hand. Then it goes down because all the stores who get a ton of these in have overhead to meet. They have to pay employees. So the stores that are ordering the largest amount of quantities are pushing these out the doors. And I'll show you that on eBay in a second. But this price graph doesn't reflect this card's strength. This card can't even be played in regionals officially yet. So people are kind of holding off, waiting, and anyone who held off and just didn't get the subscription, shame on you. But realistically, this card is going to be played in the meta. It will be prevalent in top cut decks, and it will probably be a $40 to $45 card minimum. $250. Now, I do kind of feel like it's going to be one of the fastest reprinted ones for Europe in a long time. So do think about when you want to get rid of it. If it was me, I don't buy and sell cards anymore for the most part. I got 2 Linkuribohs for the house. It's not more copies than that. I would personally for January to February, maybe March latest, but February is probably my ideal range when the competitive scene starts to really ramp up again. Everybody's going to need the cards for the invite. People who try to hold off on this hoping for a reprint are going to need it then. I don't think it will get reprinted that fast, but I do think it will be reprinted in time for European Nationals. Maybe that's wishful thinking, but you want to consider when to get rid of it. I would think there. And also, if everybody holds it and then tries to sell it there, the market would get flooded again. Use your own discretion, use your own thought process on when to sell this card, and do what you want. Look at this man's. He has sold 952 Linkuribohs and is at the $28 mark. It's even cheaper on eBay. This is probably the most bought out ever jump promo in history. I do think that it's still going to go up over time. You only have 40 listings with a lot of people waiting and holding their breath. You see stores, like I said, Ideal 808 listing at 30. I do think it will hold this line for a bit, but it will quickly go up, and in relative terms, quickly, like over the next couple months. Brilliant Fusion Ultimate Rare. We have all of these crazy Ultimate Rare prices out of OP06. $58, $59, kind of towards that $60 range to start here, and eBay's not too much different, $57. My thoughts on Brilliant Fusion Ultimate Rare is that out of all the ultis, I would think it has the only one for a ceiling to move upward, but it's going to go down before it goes up. It's not seeing as much play in any meta deck right now, and as nice of an Ultimate Rare as it is, as awesome of a card it is, right now you're seeing these up their prices that are going to quickly settle as we do with all the OP packs. Invocation is something special though. Actually, I need to save this tab for you guys. Invocation is something special. We'll get into that. $60 Decode Talkers, that will go down to, in my opinion, probably rest at 45. If Utopia the Lightning can't stay up there, what hope does Decode Talker have? Well, Decode Talker is played in more decks. Modex, Jesus. But Decode Talker definitely, in my opinion, will float down towards the $45 mark. Seraph Knight Common is actually up there as well at $8. That's not going to last. Its price is above the super rare. We will see this tank down, in my opinion. But I wanted to point out that the highest selling card out of the set on TCG Player is Revan Dread Slayer. This kind of shows how many people are calling for this TCG exclusive archetype to continue to get better. They see potential in it, and it's starting out as the most selling card out of this. That's crazy. One card that I really did like was the Super Lily Bells. I imagine a lot of people are going to grab that, but as a one-of, I think it'll naturally trickle down as well. But Invocation, starting off at $72? That's crazy, and that's the lower end. I believe it was 77 on TCG, but I may have lost my placement there on Invocation. I have this sorted by price plus shipping highest first, yeah, now I do. Okay, so now I can go back, because whenever you change something in TCG Player, I said, yeah, it's 75 here, not 77, my bad. But it's really, I get it's getting future support, Invocation is, and I'm a huge fan of this deck. I really like the Invoked, but I think this price is way too high. This is not Solemn Strike. This is not Ghost Ogre. This is not a card that can go in any side deck. Just think about that for a while. I know a lot of people love this deck. A lot of people are excited to see its upped rarity, but this price is very inflated in my opinion. As much of a fan of the deck as I am, you will see this price come down, and it's weird to me that it's the highest price out the gate. I would have thought that it would be Brilliant Fusion, but man, was I wrong. Invocation? What in Invocation is going on around here? And also Seraph Knight on eBay holding that weird high price for the common as well. Just wait for more of these packs to get opened. It'll help slam the price down just a little bit on Seraph Knight there. Now, something I really did have suggested to me on Facebook that people wanted to bring up to you guys. The Counter Fairy Structure deck is coming out, and Ultimate Providence is sitting at basically an all-time low for the Secret Rare variants. I don't know that Providence is receiving a reprint or not in the Structure deck. I didn't look this up before the Market Watch. I just remembered someone suggested. So please do let me know in the comment section down below if it is getting a reprint. If not, even if it is, I would say having a holo variant, if you're a counter fairy player, now's the time to grab a playset. Definitely at these low prices, even if it's mega pack. If you're not happy with just commons in your deck, go ahead and get yourself a secret rare. I had Ties suggested to me multiple times, like, oh my gosh, Ties, Magic Bolts are coming in. I was like, do you not remember that is coming in the structure? But I don't remember on Providence. Either way, I would consider actually having your secret rare set at this low price if you are a Counter Fairy player. Winged Dragon of Ra Sphere mode is at its lower price. Last time we showed it, it was at $4. Now it's at $3, but it is the most selling card out of Circuit Break. Of course it is, because it is the newest card being from these special editions. $3 is still very cheap though. 12 available. You can see a lot of sellers are trying to hold out on selling this card at that cheap of a price. If we go over to eBay, it's actually more. $368, $375 before $4. So that is something you want to consider getting. Actually, now, if you want Sphere modes, I think this will be kind of one of the cheapest prices it's going to hit, especially with the availability of sellers here. Destrudo, with Ancient Fairies OCG ban, I guess, tanked really bad. Pro Play Games at the front of the line. They're willing to, if you want them to put a stamp on it and take the fees, they're willing to sell you 4 of them at this low price before it's 75 cents from these. Good job, Pro Play. Good job. This is in order of best-selling. Altergeist, Mollusk, or Mollusique. God, I murdered that. I am sorry, any Altergeist fans. It's sitting at about $1 and trending upwards, barely, but it's interesting to see it here in the top 5 best-selling cards from Circuit Break. We continue down the line. That's $1, but really eye-popping, $5.50 on Double Helix. Everybody just seems to know that this the fate of this card is to end up getting its deck hurt. If you have any faith in this deck, continue to watch this price. It'll probably bottom out during the next ban list, depending on how the ban list is for the TCG. But I would highly consider watching the price if you have faith that this deck can continue as an engine past it being hit, which I think it will still be a somewhat strong engine index. We saw it up here in Zoo. There will be a time again, even after it gets hit, where it comes into play as an engine, in my opinion. So do keep that in mind moving forward. And 27 on Borrelo, just continuing to sink down a little. And finally, let's talk about Magical Musketeers. I know you guys are happy. This happened much quicker than I thought it would. Caspar has hit that low eggshell price that took forever, you know, to hit that $21 mark. Caspar is already at the $21 mark. People are ripping this open, trying to sell it now. They've decided no longer will I hold off. It hit high prices, and now we see tons of them available. 49 total available on here. $13 for Starfire. That's down $4 from before. It is just going crazy for the set. Actually, let me just pull up Spirit Warriors period for you guys so that we can look up Snow. Snow is also down. Remember, it was like up to 17 or something ridiculous. $12. Nice to see everything coming down, except for Fuma. Fuma's kind of chilling up there. Nice. And so are the rest of the 6 Samurai. Again, the 6 Samurai, not that great of a deck now, but could receive future support from a ban list with Gateway. We could head towards the OCG, but we do see it continue to kind of chill there at a higher price for the secret new 6 Sams. Secrets. That's kind of funny. But thanks for watching on today's Market Watch, guys. What did you guys think of it? What do you guys think of Linkuribohs? How many did you order, and what are you going to do with them? Personally, again, I think it will be one of the fastest reprinted ones. I think we will see it for Europe by the national season, so consider your timelines. But again, everything is speculation. That is just my personal preference and what I would do with them. Also, again, I feel like the OP prices are highly inflated. Any card has the ability to go up from where it's at. It's Brilliant Fusion, but it will go down before it goes up. I'll stick to that one. And Invocation, just ridiculously high. I don't think that Link monster is going to help it take over the meta, but it will strengthen the deck as it is now. Again, thanks for watching, and join that 24-hour stream, Zodiac Duelist TV, on Friday at noon, guys, noon Central.